out a new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Well, it's alleged that Tekashi 6ix9ine or Snitched dropped a dime on one of his associates for the alleged Chief Keef shooting in Times Square, reported by TMZ. I linked our article in the description. We back one time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. We grinding. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And don't forget about our sponsor, the Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella One Boxing get you 18% off their all natural products, lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Website and promo code in the description. Okay, we back, and apparently TMZ says Tekashi 6ix9ine, 3 associates indicted, 1 allegedly tied to Chief Keef shooting. 3 known associates of 6ix9ine just got slapped with federal indictment, and law enforcement source tells TMZ Tekashi dropped a dime on one of them for the Chief Keef shooting. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that one of them, Ken T, McKenzie, Anthony Ellison, Denard Butler, have all been indicted in connection with crimes related to 6ix9ine. More specifically, we're told McKenzie, a.k.a. Cutter B, was indicted right after Tekashi spoke with investigators and pinned him as the trigger man at the Keef shooting last June in Times Square. All of this is alleged. And McKenzie was allegedly paid $10,000 to shoot at Keef, according to law enforcement sources. Remember, 6ix9ine and Keef had beef leading up to the shooting. As we first reported, 2 men, including a known Tekashi associate, tracked down Keef in New York City and opened fire permits. We're told authorities have not apprehended McKenzie. Ellison is already in custody for allegedly kidnapping and assaulting Tekashi, and Butler was busted by the ATF on Wednesday. Ellison and Butler are expected to appear in the courtroom later this afternoon. The U.S. Attorney Office for the Southern District of New York declined to comment on Tekashi's cooperation. We reached out to Tekashi lawyers. So far, no word. As we previously reported, the feds had been looking into whether Tekashi ordered the hit after he appeared to drop a dime on himself on video. He's been behind bars since November when he was busted on racketeering charges. So, you know, they were trying to say that homeboy was snitching. Shotty, 6ix9ine Shotty. Treyway Shotty, excuse me. They tried to say he was snitching. And my brother Town Business JS did a video about that. All right. And I'll link his video in the description along with this article. It'll be under the article link. His video will be on the source link. He can explain that a little bit more than I can. But apparently that, you know, Snitched9ine started snitching, and I pretty much thought he was gonna snitch from the beginning. He was portrayed as, you know, he was gonna be tight-lipped, or, you know, Treyway guys was gonna get him in jail, or whoever was gonna get him in jail if he talked. And I know when he switched, you know, to the federal penitentiary, I think it was somewhere around Queens, that from Brooklyn, that, you know, it was gonna be a possibility when it was known that that facility was for cooperating witness, for people who cooperated with the investigations. I pretty much knew that Tekashi 6ix9ine probably was going to chirp, you know what I'm saying, or possibly could. But it had been real low-key. And when they silent, you know, that's when the snitching started. You know what I'm saying? When he became silent and he wasn't crying and he stopped going to his bail hearing, and he stopped trying to get bail or get bonded out or whatever it was, and he stopped, you know, skipped over that, and he stayed inside, I looked at it as he had more protection. He was cooperating. And then he did the picture with his new girlfriend. He been buying her stuff, and he wasn't buying the baby mama nothing because they were saying the baby mama was telling. All the way around, that was all smoke screens in my opinion. And she could have been cooperating, but it was all smoke screens basically saying that, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine was doing his thing in my opinion. And allegedly he downed out one of the guys that did the shooting in the Times Square. And if he ordered the hit, I guess, you know, I guess they knew he ordered the hit or whatever. It was on video. You can go watch that video. I think it should be on the internet, or TMZ got it. And saying that, you know, I got a 50-pack or whatever he said, 20-pack on Keef. You know, he was arguing with Tato, and later on, Keef got almost hit at the W in Times Square, but it missed or whatever. So at the end of the day, allegedly they got the trigger man behind that, and they said 6ix9ine dimed them out. And they said TMZ said they called the U.S. Attorney District Office, and they declined to say if 6ix9ine cooperated or not. So it seemed like he cooperated. Seemed like he doing his thing. I think the best protection he got is inside the walls. And don't forget the federal FBI, and I covered these stories pretty thoroughly. You can check, just put Tekashi in and check my archives. And they pretty much tried to get 6ix9ine before the indictment hit and said they was trying to protect him. And he being protected on the inside, man. You ain't heard him getting no fights. He ain't get pressed like he was in the Brooklyn jail. Nothing. He been really quiet. He looked really healthy when he was with his baby mom in his picture. Didn't like he lost no weight. I think his hair color was still the same or whatever. Or maybe it had been faded a little bit. And all of a sudden, you know, you ain't been hearing nothing. When shit goes silent, things are happening. All of a sudden, you see Shotty, he changing his lawyer and all this other stuff. And now 6ix9ine is somewhere where they can't really catch him at. And one person is already down, you know, for the Keef shooting. And he already told on one guy. And pretty much, he probably, the next guy going to tell on the next guy. And then the next guy going to tell on the next. That's how these things work. People act like these dudes that put in work is thorough. Nah, man. Anytime somebody say you can get 20 to life or 10 or 5, some people 2 years, man. Some dudes in these streets these days, they snitch for 2 years. And that's not act like snitching ain't always been popular, man. You can go back to Nicky Barnes and how that his crew did him dirty. Eventually, Rayful Edmonds snitched because his crew did him dirty. Frank Lucas, whatever the situation was, he told. And you can just keep going on and on and on about the amount of snitches that's out there. And dudes have been snitching for years, man. It's hard for you to sit, and a lot of people wouldn't even know this. It's hard for you to say, I never snitched. And they give you 20, they say you facing 20 to life, you will never get out. And you go into the penitentiary, you in there and you see like, dog, I can't even do this. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's take a real solid dude not to budge and to do his time like a man and just take one for the team. While the team out there balling out, probably not making sure money on your books and everything good on the inside and your family took care of. Then people want to come back and cooperate. See, people don't know the good, bad. They just look at the, I don't want to say they don't know the good, bad, and ugly, but they don't know how treacherous or how vicious it can get on the inside. And a lot of them dudes that's a shooter on the inside, they ain't got no hands, so they getting beat on. They somebody bottom, girl or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? So at the same time, that's how it goes. It's a domino effect. This dude probably gonna get out, man. He probably gonna get time served. All his stuff gonna be backdated. That's why one of the reasons why, you know what I'm saying, he just gonna sit in there. He gonna get time served. Everything gonna be backdated. He might do a little bit more time after the trial. He might cop a plea. He might get a slap on the wrist. But eventually, if he telling on, he cooperating. Eventually, he got to testify in court, really to save his bacon. Really to save his bacon, he gonna have to testify in court. So sooner or later, we gonna know. They can't just have a blind witness unless it's something to the law that I don't know. But yeah, he's a cooperating witness at this point. He more witness in my point than, like I said, than defendant. And now stuff slowly starting to come out. And as he in there through the winter, through the spring, through the summer, when his trial kick off, watch, man, this dude gonna get off. He gonna take down the whole operation, man. And people were saying that he was the feds in the beginning, man. He's going through Chicago, going on the West Coast, trying to pull dudes, whole cars and stuff of that nature. A lot of them brothers said that from the beginning. And it didn't surprise me. And I think he gonna get out here with a slap on the wrist. And I don't know if he gonna be more popular when he get out. And I believe he will, man. He gonna be more popular when he get out. And he gonna always have to watch his neck. Because when the fame is gone, and when the entertainment and the music value is gone, and when he hit that slump, unless he transition into acting or something like that, man, it's people that do 20 years, or it's people that, that do some crime, and then, they get out 20 years later and they did somebody wrong, and it's people still looking for them. There's people that been witness protection for forever, because it's still people, they family, they hood looking for him. So he'll never be able to live free again. He always had to look over his back and stuff. But if, for whatever reason, his candle, his flame go out, and he just go cold, bro, he got to go back to the hood, or he don't do right with his money, that's when they gonna get him. Not just worried about the dudes he been working with Treyway, but what he done to Keef, what he did to dudes on the West Coast, all these little beefs he got down with Lil J Prince, son, all these beefs gonna come back and bite him in the behind. But Goodfellas Sports TV, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. You can reach out to me in the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or sponsorship. Don't forget our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Don't forget to use the promo code. You get that 18% off on their all-natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, hand lotion, hair pomade, the whole nine. Go over there to the website, promo code in the description. In addition, don't forget we starting a new hip-hop show. I'm trying to do it 2 times a week. Did one yesterday. Go check it out, Hip Hop 101. It's already in the playlist. Definitely going to enjoy it. The topic of discussion yesterday was Eminem and lyricist versus song maker. So, you know, we're going to get it in, and NBA live stream coming today. So y'all be on the lookout for all the stuff we got planned. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video, and continue just to share the videos and help us grow the content. And I appreciate everybody who showed love to the channel, and I'm going to show love back and